looking southeast along Highway 19 as it crosses the Upper Capel Valley. It's later on in the Friday afternoon of July 23rd, 2010. And this is the Upper Capel River Dam, which confines Lake Diefenbaker to the valley of the South Saskatchewan. This CPR line laid through the valley in 1908 had to be moved up to higher ground. After some 10 years of construction, the Gardner Dam was completed just downstream from this location. In 1967, we began to back up Diefenbaker Lake. And looking west from Highway 19, beyond the house, beyond the hills, is the elbow of the South Saskatchewan River, where a ferry was put in 1905. It was a traditional crossing place. Down there, shallow. And it's a new day, Saturday, 24th of July, 2010, in Elbow, Saskatchewan. Some 25 raw country miles from Davidson and Craik on the Capel Long Lake and Saskatchewan Railway, which CPR completed in 1890 between Prince Albert, Saskatoon and the main line in Regina. James Medall was the first settler in this area in 1898. The Medall's ranchstead was down in the river valley, just upstream from here. Beginning about 1903, the Medalls were followed into the country by Norwegians from the United States, Ontarians, and British people. The Riverview Post Office was established in 1906 to serve them. Looking due west up Main Street into Elbow. Population almost 300 in 2006. Sitting on 1.5 sections of land. This is one of the 3 churches in town, the Holy Redeemer Roman Catholic. And there's a cyclist coming up the street, doubtless a member of the Saskatchewan Cycling Association's 2010 Great Annual Saskatchewan Pedal Tour. The hotel and public room. Now called the Elbow Heritage Church. This was once the Norwegian Lutheran Church, the Red Reef Church, built in 1909 according to Joe Sagi. And some of the backyards on the north side of Maine. This looks like an old Bank of Commerce building, an important place in town. This is the former Sask Pool elevator, now owned by the town with the idea of turning it into a museum that was renovated in 1957, so might date from the 30s or perhaps even the 20s. Elbow got its start as a ferry crossing in 1905, so any buildings would have been down by the riverside, now submerged under Lake Diefenbaker. Of course, there was nothing up here until the CPR ran their line through here in 1908 from the main line down to Moose Jaw. Really established this community. The CPR's standard number 5 station would have stood right down there, but it was sold in 1973. Man, this is all that's left of Miss Duceny, the big glacial erratic that was so sacred to the Plains Crees around here. Got blowed up real good in an effort to save it. And of course, this was just a picturesque prairie coulee until Lake Diefenbaker completed filling in the late 1960s. Now it's a marina. Imagine how surprised the gophers must be. And the lake trout. Stagnant ice moraine made up of glacial till, hummocky, fertile in some areas. And the other church in town, Bethel Lutheran. And the back of the old school and the immense playground, now used for porta potty storage, it looks like. Baseball fields. Back on Main Street and looking east out of town. The rural post office of Riverview was moved into the town site in 1909. April 6th of that year, the village was incorporated. The ferry continued in operation until 1926 when the Canadian National Railway completed the Dunblane Viaduct just downstream from the ferry. The viaduct was both a railroad bridge and a road bridge and made the old ferry redundant. It even got a replica of an old sod shack associated with the museum. These are dotted all over the prairies when the first settlers came here. A green roof. And down the street there, that looks like a school, but it's apparently closed and all the kids get bused 10 miles north to Lorber. And wherever you go in Saskatchewan, you're in Rough Rider country. Elbow, Saskatchewan.